Hey Scorpio, it's CJ, and I am going to do your mid-month check-in for August 2021. I hope you're doing well. This will just be a general reading just to get the overall energies that may be around you or energies that you can possibly work with for the remainder of the month of August. I've already prepped the decks and cleansed the space, so we're ready to go. Thank you so much, angels and guides, loved ones, and the ancestors, and our divine. Please show me clearly and offer me guidance in this reading. Let's pull a card to get your energy, Scorpio. What is going to be around you for the remainder of August? I am doing this reading on August 11, so this could be something that is happening right now, but we'll see. Thank you so much. Please show me clarity. Give me one card. What energy is around our Scorpio? It's too many. One card, please. One card, please. Okay, they keep insisting on 3, so I guess we'll take them. Thank you so much. All right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Can you see that? We've got Arts, which in the tarot is actually Temperance. It's a Sagittarius card. And we have Death. We have Death, Scorpio. That is your card and has come out. Great indication that your energy, you're going to be in your strength for the remainder of this month. Time being fluid. All right. Whew, that's normally only one card comes up for this, but we've got 3. So I'm going to start with Temperance. The Temperance energy is the reminder that you need to stay balanced and grounded in yourself and over the next, whatever, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on when you're hearing this. There's a need for you to really stay centered in yourself and to not go too much in any other direction. And we'll get clarifiers and we'll get more cards, but this is it's a beautiful energy to have around, to be able to work with. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune can be a very, very good omen. The wheel is spinning for you in your direction. Very positive. It also obviously can be perhaps not the easiest energy to work with if the surrounding cards are difficult, but I don't get that energy from this, because even though you have your card Death coming out, you know, death is a necessity of life. Can't have life without death. In order to have a new beginning, you have to let something die out. There's not enough space to have everything in our lives. So as we transition and transform, that is the way that we are able to grow and expand. So it doesn't feel so far any kind of ickiness at all, but it does feel like it's a very poignant next few weeks to a month, because something is obviously needing to change for you. There's something that you're needing to let go of, to let die out, to let something new come in for a brand new beginning. And so there might be a little bit of fear around something. So let's just dive right in and get some cards. Thank you so much, angels, guides, loved ones, and our ancestors. Please show me clearly what energies are around our beautiful Scorpios for the remainder of the month of August 2021. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please show me clearly. Now, art is normally the temperance in the traditional tarot, but I love that they call it art in this deck. So maybe you are working on something very creative and there is a need to keep your balance. The High Priestess. They're telling you that you really do need to trust your intuition, and you do need to, I hope you can see that, Scorpio, to trust your intuition and to really rely on it. This energy here in this card, she is mute. She doesn't speak, but she picks up on all the energy. She knows exactly what's going on in a room, as well as she is so intuitive that she can know what is going on within a person. So you've got some really strong energies. Obviously, pulling up the major arcana, and then having another major arcana coming out. This feels like a very powerful time, for sure. Thank you so much. Please show me clearly. I'll just continue here, Scorpio. What else is going on? What other energies? So grateful, thank you. What are you needing? Okay, that's too many cards. What is Scorpio needing to let die out? What needs to be transformed? Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is water, just as you are, the element. Queen of Cups is a very stable, emotional energy, very grounded in their watery emotions and atmosphere and surroundings. She is a nurturer, gender not specific here, but she's a nurturer. She nurtures herself and she nurtures others. She can be sometimes referred as to a mother figure. But she is calm and fluid and flows with what comes her way, and it doesn't shake her. If you can see this card, and I hope my camera can pick it up. Not so great, sorry, Scorpio. But she just looks very calm. She just looks very much at peace. So either this is the energy that you are going to be needing to really pull out of yourself, which you have this in you, Scorpio. You know, you're a water sign. You're very intuitive. You're very creative. You're very intelligent. You sometimes can be very sharp. You do have that stinger. So this is either the energy that you're going to need to have around yourself, or this is the energy that you are going to be in. Excuse me so much. All right, let's continue. Oh, and I have my beautiful dog with me in my studio today. So if you hear her, she's just having a gorgeous little nap at my feet. What else do we have? What's going on for Scorpio? Let's see. Yes. Six of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Six of Cups, again, another watery energy. Six of Cups is usually something that is representing someone or something from our past. It's nostalgia. It can be remembering when things were really, really beautiful. Six is a nice balanced number. And it also can mean someone coming back from the past. So someone being family, lover, friend, but something or someone coming back from the past, or just reminiscing of a time when life felt like that. In the traditional tarot, it is, you know, a little girl, she's got flowers, there's family around, it has a very happy energy. So let's keep going, because I want to see what this is all about here for you. because we do have death here. And so I just, we need a little bit more clarifiers. Please show me clearly. What is death here for Scorpio? Other than it is just your card, maybe they just are giving it that you're going to be in your energy. Excuse me, a card just flew out. I can pick it up off the floor. There we go. Oh, okay, that's nice. 9 of coins. Oh, little love. Okay. 9 of coins is a beautiful card. That is, wands is, coins is earth, and it's pentacles, and it's our material, tangible things, houses, money, cars, you know, the things that matter to you, tangible. But it also is, for me, a card that, and a suit that represents our own inner confidence, our self-worth, etc. And the 9 of coins is this beautiful independent energy where you're really not wanting for anything. You have a lot of material wealth, and you also have a lot of inner confidence. So there's something here. Maybe perhaps there's a feeling in the past that maybe there's something in your past that has stopped you from feeling centered in your emotions and confident within yourself. We're going to have to get more cards. Let's keep going. Thank you so much, angels and guides, loved ones, and our ancestors, and the beautiful divine. What else can you offer for Scorpio? Thank you so much. Okay. 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords is, it's swords, so it's air, and air is our thoughts, our intelligence, our words. But the 5 of Swords is, it's combative, it's a competition, conflict, and the 5 of Swords also can definitely speak of someone winning at whatever it costs, wanting to be right regardless of what it costs. I don't get the energy that that is you at all. So I feel like this is, perhaps it's someone from your past. And maybe that was what shook, maybe that shook you a little bit, that took away a little bit of your confidence. I need more cards. I mean, let's just see. Whoa. Okay. 7 of Wands, you're feeling, oh man, okay. So, 7 of Wands, fire element. 7 of Wands is feeling defensive, feeling like you need to defend yourself, your thoughts, your actions, your whatever. But anything that you love, but you're having to feel like you need to defend it. You feel like all those wands are coming directly at you, and you're putting your hands up saying, no, I'm defending myself. So I feel like you've had to learn to defend yourself against whoever or whatever this 5 of Swords is. And then you have the Page of Swords. This is interesting. Okay, let's just stop for a second. We've got the 8 of Coins on the bottom, so you've been working really hard. I think you've been working really hard to release whatever or whoever this was in your past. And you know, there's definitely the need to let this cycle die out. Is there a repetitive thing that someone, 5 of Swords energy, used to say to you that really stuck in your head and really hurt you? It was really, really hurtful, and maybe tore some of your confidence down, your self-belief in yourself, and all the beautiful things that you are capable of doing. that's what it feels like to me. And perhaps you've got a bit of a defensive, the defensive energy that you bring out if there's even an inkling of anyone that is in your present that may remind you of who or what this Five of Swords represent. I distinctively feel like it is a person that did it to you, that, you know, was really probably cruel in ways. And so now if you have anyone maybe critiques or criticizes anything that you're doing, even if it is in a positive way, perhaps you tend to feel more defensive still. And that's understandable. I mean, you know, we protect ourselves in all kinds of ways, especially after we've been hurt. So this does feel like this is belonging to the past or something recent past. It could be years ago, or it could be, you know, last week. But the Six of Cups to me is really being emphasized that it is someone that may not be in your life anymore. I don't feel like they are in your life, but I think they did a little bit of damage to you. And so Page of Swords comes out. Page of Swords is, you know, that brand new idea, that brand new thought, that brand new way of thinking, that brand new way of speaking. And in this case, I feel like they are asking you to speak differently to yourself. Don't allow your mind to keep going back to whatever this person or place, but I feel like it's a person. What they did to you or what they said to you, the hurtful things that they said to you, it needs to die out. It needs to be crushed once and for all. Excuse me. We still have wildfires going here, so that's why I'm having to clear my throat, I think, quite a bit. So please excuse that. But yeah, death is here saying this thing, this person, these words, these actions, but I feel more like it was words, hurtful words, that maybe made you self-doubt yourself in whatever way. That you need to restart. You need to start replacing whatever those negative words were with positive words to yourself. Because Scorpio, you are a very gifted soul, and you have so much that you can offer. And I just feel that there is a lingering feeling where, you know, you don't want to allow that to happen, so you defend yourself. If anyone, even if someone just suggests something, right? Sometimes healthy criticism is a good thing to be able to learn and to grow. But it's not always easy to hear, because especially if we've gone through something where we have really felt or been made to feel like we weren't good enough, or that we couldn't, where our confidence has been stripped. So I feel like if you can make that change in your mind and really start giving yourself some very positive affirmations, and really take a look at what you've accomplished in your life, and really truthfully look at it, it will be much easier for you then to start giving yourself positive self-talk. And as you do that and you fill yourself up with that, you start to believe that. And I'm not saying that you don't believe how confident you are or don't believe in yourself. I'm not. This feels like a lingering energy that maybe only comes up once in a while. But these cards have come out for a reason, and as low as I know that this isn't going to resonate with every Scorpio, but this is what my gods are giving me. So it just feels like this has to change, and I think the High Priestess is coming out to show you that, you know, Scorpio, you being a water sign and being so intuitive, you know in your gut what you're capable of, and you know your gifts and your talents, and you know how you are a very loving individual. Don't forget that. It's a reminder. And I think it's just time now to really use these energies to release what keeps you held back, even if it is only at times. I hope that makes sense. And with 8 of coins on the bottom of the deck, that's a working card. It's like you're working. You're working hard on a project. Again, working hard on getting your self-esteem back. So that's a gist that I'm getting right now, but I'm gonna get some more cards here. All right, so let's see what else we can get. Thank you so much. So grateful. Please show me clearly. What else can we offer Scorpio for this time period? Time being fluid, of course. You know, it is quite amazing how things can stick with us. And, you know, this could even go back all the way to childhood. Because I just got that feeling of this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it is a relationship of some sort. It could be family. You know, with the Queen of Cups, it could even be a parental figure, maybe a mother or a mother type. It could be a father, or, you know, like, or a sister or a brother or whatever. But what I'm getting is kind of like way back when, and this will only be for a few of you, way back when, maybe when you were younger, maybe there was something you loved to do, or something that you're very passionate about, and maybe some kind of a parental figure or family figure felt threatened by that, and maybe they said some words that weren't very nice. Maybe they said something that was, maybe it wasn't even intended to be mean, but maybe it was just overly critical, and maybe you still continue to carry that a little bit to this day. I can relate with that. You know, there are things, not that, you know, not all the time do people say or do things to hurt us. Sometimes it's completely unconscious, and they don't even realize the words that they said or how it has triggered us. But, you know, maybe that is something that they're asking you to look at. That will be for some of you. Okay, let's continue. Thank you so much. Okay, we're ready. What other information, energies can you give us for Scorpio for this reading for mid-August? Okay, the Tower. Okay, the Tower has come out, Scorpio. Again, you know, the Tower appears when things that no longer serve us need to fall away. They need to be diminished to the ground, because it is no longer beneficial to us. So it is important to let everything fall to the ground. So in this reading, I feel like that is not talking about tangible things falling apart. I feel that this is talking about, you know, let those old wounds, let them fall. Look at them, acknowledge them, see them in the truth of the light, not as perhaps from the wounded part, if that's possible, if that makes sense. But like really kind of be almost Scorpio, if you can almost kind of detach slightly, and if this is something that is from your childhood, if you can kind of slightly detach a little bit and maybe look at it from a different perspective of Whoever said something that knocked your confidence and that maybe made you feel a little stunted, I think that's when you're going to get some really good clarity there. And then you're going to let the tower fall. And the death then is here to represent that ending, one chapter ending, and a brand new one starting. It says on the bottom of this card, I surrender and know how to go forward. So that is pretty much what they're giving me, that this energy here is that it is kind of time to, to let go of these past words, these past hurts, past wounds, and just let them go, because it's not your reality. And if someone had said something that was really that really struck you in your heart, perhaps it was even a friend that was jealous of you. That could be, because with the Five of Swords, that is winning at all costs. And sometimes people that we think are our friends perhaps aren't really our friends, because when we get successful, there we go, when we get successful or we start to grow and get our independence and all of that, true character can come out at that time, and sometimes they can say a lot of things. Maybe they didn't want you to grow, and maybe they wanted to keep you stuck, and so you had to go through this in order to become the Nine of Coins and the Queen of Cups. Very balanced, going with the flow, and Justice came out. So to me, that is just, they're just saying, the scales are getting balanced. The scales will be balanced. It's beautiful. And on the bottom of this card, it says, I speak my truth in fairness to myself. No more believing what anyone said. No more feeling inadequate. No more feeling, maybe almost like you didn't even want to tell anyone about perhaps your success or the success that's coming your way, because it does feel like success is coming. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. Now it is making clear sense that if you can let go, release whatever this negative shit was, the Wheel of Fortune is going to really start moving forward for you, for sure. And the scales get balanced, and this chapter is no more. It ends, and moving forward, you're just growing and expanding and getting the things that you want, emotionally and physically, tangibly. So these are the energies that seem to be, that they're going to be around you for the next while, may even be around right now. This is something that you could be going through right now. Maybe you're succeeding at something, and a family member or a friend, so-called friend or whatever, is trying to undermine you, wants to pop your bubble, because maybe they feel inadequate actually about themselves, and therefore they're trying to make you feel that way so that they can feel empowered. It's strange how people's behavior can be that way. The jealousy, the envy that can rise up, and what that can cause a person to do to another because of their own insecurities. It happens more times than not. So my guides are saying, Scorpio, you don't need to feel defensive anymore. What you do need to do is just look at the actual real truth. The real truth of this. Because what this person, these people have said or put on your shoulders, it is false. It's false. It's bullshit. It's not true. And I think you know that. I know you know that. But I think sometimes you have some doubt. Sometimes that creeps in. So trust your intuition. Trust when your gut tells you that is false. It is false. And it is time now, moving forward, for this to be released. To take that sword and chop it and disconnect. A really beautiful thing that a friend of mine told me is if you can, and this doesn't work, you know, you find your own way, but if you can close your eyes and visualize whoever that is that hurt you and see them standing in front of you, and take a sword or take some scissors or whatever and imagine a rope going from them to you and cutting it, seeing and feeling the release when you cut that cord, that severs it. And if you do that enough times, it really does separate things, and it really does allow that energy to go one way and you to be free to move on without that baggage anymore weighing you down to more beautiful places in your life. So I hope this makes sense, Scorpio. It is very empowering, this reading. It is a very empowered reading. Your readings have been really well, like really beautiful lately. So I think that Spirit is just wanting you to look a little bit more deeper on maybe some things that keep you a little bit blocked or make you feel a little bit timid, and a little bit, maybe sometimes gun shy, you know? So I'm going to pull a card from the Pearl of Wisdom. I was going to do the Moonology, but I just really felt drawn for this reading, so to use these. So let's see. I think the energy that's coming in. Oh, and also I need to say this because they just brought me there. The 9 of Coins. We're in the 8th month. I think by September, this is when this part, if not now, I mean, it can happen anytime. Time is fluid and everyone works on a different vibration. But I kind of feel like by September, you're going to be really moving forward in your independence, and you're going to have a really good firm grasp again of your own self confidence, and I think you're going to be very centered in your soul. Hope that makes sense. Okay, thank you so much. Let's get one card, please, and then we can wrap up this reading. This is a long reading, Scorpio. Sorry, but you know, can't rush these things. When they got energies they want to put out, you've got to do it. Yeah, okay. I think we might have had this card for you once before. Thank you so much. There it is. All right. So this is a poem, and it's very beautiful, and it actually is very fitting for this reading. The glass may be half full today, as yesterday it was half empty. It is the same glass, it is the same liquid. The prism of change is you. Tomorrow it will be filling endlessly. So, beautiful way to sum up this reading. You know, if you've been feeling a little bit less than, and you've been feeling a little bit like maybe your cup has been more empty than full, the change, Wheel of Fortune, the change is going to be you, Scorpio. Your mindset and how you really feel about yourself. When you release this baggage, this bullshit, your glass is going to be full, and it's going to continue to fill in the most beautiful, lovingly positive way. Queen of Cups, 9 of Coins. That's where I feel you're going. So it is a beautiful reading. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading and that there was something in here that, you know, helps or guides you or offers you a little insight. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you. And yeah, just have a really great rest of the month. And just go get it. Go get whatever it is that you're after. All right. Thank you. Take care.